Better hope you got enough ransom money.
Yeah, how much money was that?
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 kidnapping movies.
They're going to take you.
For this list, we are looking at the most memorable or popular films that focus on the purposeful abduction or kidnapping of individuals as the main plot.
Do you have anything to say to the kidnappers? Yeah, watch your butts.
However, we're excluding films like Old Boy, in which the victim is released early on in the story. Number 10, Raising Arizona.
My name is H.I. McDonough. Call me High.
We're starting off this dark list with a mostly lighthearted entry.
You go right back up there and get me a toddler. I need a baby high. They got more than they can handle.
Oh, honey,
Don't you come back here without a baby.
No one expected the story of a childless couple looking to kidnap children to be comedic at all, especially coming from the Coen brothers, as one of the follow-ups to their very dark and twisted debut, Blood Simple.
He's beautiful.
Yeah, he's awful damn good. I think I got the best one.
Little did the world know that they would go on to become dark comedy kings.
I'll be taking these Huggies and whatever cash you got.
Though Nicolas Cage's brilliant turn as an ex-con who just wants to be a daddy makes this classic look more like a Roadrunner cartoon than a crime caper, this is still one of the best kidnapping comedies of the late 80s.
Son, you got a panty on your head.
Just drive fast, eh?
Number 9, Misery.
My name is Annie Wilkes.
Every artist loves meeting his or her biggest fans, but famous author Paul Sheldon will soon wish he hadn't.
You'll never realize what a rare treat you've given me.
After being rescued from a car crash and nursed back to health-ish by the fanatic Annie Wilkes, he realizes she clearly has no plans of letting him go.
She can't be dead. Misery Chastain cannot be dead.
Her ransom demands that he write a new novel for her and bring back the beloved character that he'd previously killed off.
I don't want her dead! I want her! And you murdered her!
Kathy Bates, in a career-making role, gave the world a psychotic movie villain that could only have come from the mind of Stephen King.
I'm his #1 fan. I've got all his books, every sentence he ever put down.
Number 8, Gone Baby Gone.
B and Lila McCready. My niece was kidnapped 3 days ago.
Adapted from a Dennis Lehane novel, Ben Affleck's directorial debut shocked the world with its unflinching view of the Boston underbelly and its all-too-realistic portrait of a world shattered by drugs, gangsters, and corrupt detectives.
It's kidnapping.
I don't see a note. You see a note? Nope. No. We're investigating a missing children's case here. Kidnapping has nothing to do with it.
Affleck draws out brilliant performances from his little brother Casey, Morgan Freeman, and an Oscar-nominated Amy Ryan, as they are searching for a missing child.
I think Mrs. McCready was hoping we could help with the neighborhood aspect of this investigation, the people,
With cops, feds, and private detectives going around in circles, do not expect to find any good guys here, as the lines between doing your duty and doing what's right are constantly blurred.
You put a gun on me, you better use it.
Number 7, The Silence of the Lambs.
Morning.
What more can be said about this masterpiece? Multi-Oscar winner, career-defining performances, era-defining horror masterpiece? If poor Jodie Foster knew what was coming, she probably would have kept running.
You spook easily, Starling?
Not yet, sir.
The FBI was desperate and without a plan when they drastically sent rookie Clarice Starling to interview the infamous Hannibal the Cannibal Lecter for help in catching the at-large serial killer Buffalo Bill.
If I help you, Clarice, it will be turns with us too. Quid pro quo. I tell you things, you tell me things.
This results in a maniacal battle of wits as the clock ticks.
No, I came because I wanted to.
People will say we're in love.
Why the rush? Buffalo Bill has just kidnapped his latest victim, a senator's daughter.
Did you nurse Catherine yourself?
What?
Did you breastfeed her?
Now, wait a minute.
Yes, I did.
Toughened your nipples, didn't it?
Oh, son of a bitch.
Number 6, Man on Fire.
Top professionals try to kidnap your daughter. I'll do the best I can, but the service will be on par with the pay.
This action thriller stars Denzel Washington as a drained former CIA officer and U.S. Marine with plenty of issues who becomes a bodyguard for hire.
You're crazy. You even looked the part.
My state, I couldn't guard a corpse.
Annoyed with having to be subjected to protecting a spoiled 9-year-old of a businessman, he soon opens up and takes a liking to the kid. That is, until she is abducted by a kidnapping ring in Mexico.
Responsables de la ola de secuestros que azota a México. Es una actividad del crimen organizado.
The second adaptation of A.J. Quinnell's novel, Man on Fire may have been violent, but it features some incredible chemistry between Washington and Dakota Fanning as his kidnapped charge, and was a box office hit.
Okay, in the next 10 seconds, let's see who smiles first. You smiled already. See, you did.
Number 5, Suicide Kings.
Gotta be careful about the dose.
The 90s had an ungodly amount of dark comedies, many of them about abductions and kidnappings gone wrong.
I know you got no reason to trust me, but you let me walk. I'll see what I can do for release. My word, you got it.
Add Christopher Walken to your comedy of errors and create 90s gold. In this action comedy, 4 friends kidnap a crime boss in order to get a hefty ransom to pay off the kidnappers that took one of their sisters.
Now we play my way. I give my friend the go-ahead. You tell him where we are.
With the plot as twisted as that, obviously things are gonna go a bit wrong.
We had a fucking plan, Avery, do you remember? An eye for an eye, an ear for an ear, and all that fucking shit, but we fucked up, alright?
Add a psychotic Dennis Leary, a couple of severed fingers, and some witty banter, and you get a what not to do instructional video for the MTV generation. Number 4, Ransom.
The whole world now knows my son, Sean Mullen, was kidnapped for ransom 3 days ago.
Mel Gibson's follow-up to his mega hit Braveheart became one of the biggest successes of the year, and of Mel Gibson's career as well.
This is your ransom.
A remake of the 1950s crime drama, Ransom begins as a mundane and typical kidnapping story, as the obvious target of a millionaire's son is taken from under his parents' noses, and a large ransom is demanded.
You'll never see $1 of this money, because no ransom will ever be paid for my son. Not one dime, not one penny. Instead, I'm offering this money as a reward on your head.
But it quickly becomes a thrilling game of cat and mouse, as desperate father Tom Mullen turns to the FBI and creates a media frenzy.
Well, there you have it, Rosanna. Shocking turn of events. The ransom has turned into a $2 million bounty.
Excellent storytelling and a chilling performance by Gibson cement this A-grade thrill ride.
I have several armed men in a house, possible kidnap situation. Repeat, possible kidnap situation.
Number 3, The Vanishing, aka Spoorloos.
Elle a pu être enlevée.
What can poor Rex do when his girlfriend just disappears in broad daylight, in the middle of a busy gas station? He's made it clear that he will do anything to find her, or at least to learn what happened to her. What starts off as a thrilling drama about a man grieving over his abducted partner becomes one of the most stressful and tense cinematic experiences ever, when her kidnapper offers to show him exactly what he did.
Je vous préviens, j'ai pris mes précautions. S'il m'arrive quelque chose, si vous parlez à qui que ce soit, ma proposition ne tient plus.
Prepare for a surprising, unexpected, and blood-curdling ending you will never forget. Which, by the way, is completely diluted in the 1993 Hollywood remake.
It's over.
Number 2, Taken.
Mills, Brian Mills.
Nice to meet you, Brian Mills.
He has a set of skills we all wish we had, and he is not afraid to use them.
If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
The movie that cemented Liam Neeson as not just your dad's action hero, Taken took a more Jason Bourne action approach to the revenge thriller, as we follow the unlikely idiots who decide to kidnap an American tourist in Paris, who just so happens to be the daughter of a retired CIA operative.
You either give me what I need or this switch will stay on until they turn the power off for lack of payment on the bill.
Writer Luc Besson is no stranger to action films, but like his star Liam Neeson, he seems to be getting better with age.
It wasn't personal.
It was all personal to me.
Before we let our top pick go, here are a few honorable mentions.
Nani? 私の息子をさらった?
My daughter's been kidnapped. They said they're gonna kill her if I don't kill the governor. I don't want to do that. But
All right. Let's talk to security.
No, can't talk to security. They're involved.
You got about as much chance of stampeding that herd as
you have of finding them girls alive by raiding into them. I say we do it my way, Ethan, and that's an order.
Yes, sir. But if you're wrong, don't ever give me another.
What worries me is that you have stopped looking for my son.
Why should we be looking for someone we've already found?
You have not found him.
His identity has been confirmed by the best minds in the field of child identification.
This is 1340. I need an additional unit for a search. 437 Carroll Street. Possible kidnapping victims on the premises.
Yeah.
Number 1, Fargo.
And I tell you what, from his footprint, he looks like a big fella.
As we come full circle back to the Coen brothers, we have the best movie about the worst attempted kidnapping in history.
Oh, yeah?
Scathingly hilarious and at times beyond gruesome and gloomy, this multiple Oscar-winning masterpiece follows poor miserable Jerry, as his plot to stage his wife's kidnapping, screw the hired criminals out of the shared ransom, and stick it to his wealthy father-in-law falls quickly to the wayside. Having a very determined and very pregnant police chief on your trail doesn't help either.
Do you mind if I sit down? Carrying quite a load here.
Anything that could go wrong does go wrong in Fargo.
And here you are. And it's a beautiful day.
Do you agree with our list?
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Which kidnapping film is your favorite?
This one's awful damn good, though.
For more exciting top 10s published every day, don't forget to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
End of story.